Guys, Carla here. Welcome back to the channel. So another month has passed, and as you guys have seen on the previous video, January is over. We have closed that chapter up. Now we're gonna start opening up our February budget, to where I'm gonna put some stickers on my budget planner. If you guys don't know me, my name is Carla. I am a sticker budgeter. I love to make these stickers as well as use them on my budget planner. Everything that you see here will be linked on the description down below, but if it is not, please let me know. If you have any other questions, please let me know. But we're gonna go right into this video because this might be a long one, longer than my usual cash stuffing video. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So this is my January look right here. We have closed that out from our previous video. And so we're gonna start on our February. So for my budget planner, I don't touch the calendar. I was planning to track my expenses like I did before when I did check-ins, but since I have made this spending tracker for my cushion, I've done really well with this. So I think I'm gonna stick to this for now because it's been working, and I don't want to do more work than what I need to because I have a lot of stuff to do, and I'm trying not to have a lot of things to like keep in track of, and that comes with trackers. So for now, I'm only tracking my cushion just to make sure that we're on like the right place with that. I also have a mock here that I have on the side just to kind of guide me to what I need to do. But we're gonna go ahead and start on the left side, which is my debt tracker as well as my monthly sinking funds look. I have my set of stickers that I need to use. I also use these extra washies if I need to. I usually don't, but it helps to have them. I am including this free washi that I offer when I have orders from $40 and up for budgeting kits. So I think we will grab the debt tracker and the sinking funds, not that sinking funds, this one. So I do have 4 paychecks this month. I already looked. Next month we'll have 5, and I always love those bonus paychecks. It always helps us out. So we're gonna start with debt tracker, and as you guys know, we have 2 credit cards right now and a student loan, but they don't update their numbers in the beginning of the month, so you guys won't be able to see that. All the other ones that do update on the beginning of the month, we've already paid for, so that'll be fine. And we're gonna start with the debt tracker here at the top. I only offer 1 size for my budgeting kits. I used to have 2 sizes, but since this is like the most popular one, I just prefer having 2 sizes. But I do know a couple of people or budget sticker shop owners that do offer a couple of sizes. So that would be like Erica Life Vlogs, Romina Rosa, and I think Sarah Marie Budgets offer different sizes. So if you're looking for other ones aside from mine, those are the shops that do offer it. We're just not all the same kind of format. So if you like my format, you can definitely use your pen, your highlighter, and paper to kind of copy how I do things. You don't have to necessarily buy stickers. That's how I started. I was using pen and paper and a highlighter to help me out until I could buy my own sticker cutter. Alright, so debt tracker, I have 3 that I need to keep in track of, but I don't have the numbers quite yet, but that's okay. I'm just gonna put the names. So I have student loan, and then I have Candence. So Candence, we have roughly about 3,000 still in that card. And then Capital One is the one we're currently working on right now. And that's still at around 2,700, I believe, even after we've paid the extra 300 from last time. Because if you don't know, I have a coffee or sticker club rewards that I use towards my debt, including our own budget as well. So we're just trying to hit it as much as we can, and that's how I save to add more debt snowball, because that's what we're doing, debt snowball to our budget. So since I can't update the numbers, I'll just leave that alone and move on to my sinking funds. I will use one of these little smaller washies to kind of decorate. I always love to decorate my planner. And you will see my head pop up in here. I always say that because not a lot of like budgeters have that, because I'm nearsighted so I can't really see my paper. But we're gonna make it work. If you see it, it's okay. I can't see. Alright, sinking funds. I tallied that up last time, and so I have the numbers here, how much is in each category. And we have quite a bit. And we've crossed the 4,000 mark on all of these, so that's great. Like in combination, not each, but if you combine all of my sinking funds and savings challenge together, it'll be like $4,089. So we've crossed that 3,000 barrier that we've been at for a couple of months now. So I'm really proud of us. We're doing really good, even though we do use our sinking funds when we need to. The funds are there to use. That's why we separate them in categories, is because that's what they're there for. I started writing the name in black, but I like to separate them in colors. So Miha will be purple because my binder for sinking funds is purple. I'm gonna white this out later. I currently cannot find my whiteout, but I'll white it out and then turn it all into purple. And then I have medical, I have gifts, Christmas, family time, car maintenance, I have photos, got Mia's birthday. Okay, and that is it for my sinking funds. And then I have my challenges, which is my $1, my $5, and my $50 savings challenge that we've been having for a couple of weeks now, and it's been really working out for me. Since the $1 and $5, I just use leftover money for that. The one I really budget for is my $50 savings challenge. So that's what we do with that. And then I'll go ahead and put how much is in each category. So Mia has $1,030. Medical has $190. Gifts has $50. Christmas has $90. And then family time has a $90 as well. Car maintenance has $320. And then photos has $90. Mia's birthday has $50. $1 savings challenge has $54. $5 has $325. And then my $50 savings challenge has $1,800, which totals up to $4,089 for our sinking funds and our savings challenge combined together. And so we're going to move on to the next page, which is going to be my budget, which my February budget, this one right here. And the end look for that will be like this. Like I said, I make a mock budget. That is why we have that. Use a big washi to kind of do like a title. I've been really busy trying to like juggle a lot of things right now, and so I've been really behind on comments, especially on this YouTube. And I was just saying that I was gonna comment on everything here, but especially the video with the giveaway has a lot of comments, and so I'm really behind on them and probably will be behind from now on because of that. But that is not a bad thing to like complain about. I'm just saying, like, if I haven't responded to your comment, I have seen it. I just have not responded. I also have a lot of Instagram messages that I haven't gone through. I try to be on top of it, but I just fell behind somewhere down the road. And you know, I'm just trying to catch up, especially with all the work that I have given myself now that I'm preparing for the new budget month, which is April, is what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to finish designing it and starting to print and cut it. So it's been just a lot of work. And also, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I get to be with my baby girl while doing all of this, but it is quite a bit of work trying to juggle both. And that's something like I don't take lightly, is that I'm able to be at home with her and my hours are flexible. And even though I do have a lot of work on my plate, I can mix them around when I can, and my deadlines aren't really a set time because I can always push it and I can always let you guys know. I know that you know, if ever April doesn't get finished right away, like it doesn't have to be at a set time. A lot of you guys are very patient on that. But here I have paychecks 1 through 4, and then I have my sister right here on the bottom because she does give us rent. So I take that as an income since I budget our rent still in full as $907 when it comes to my fixed expenses. But here we have the dates. I'm gonna go ahead and put that when we'll get paid: 2/10, 2/17, 2/24. And I think the last day of February is the 28th, so I'm gonna put the 28th because usually that's when she puts our, or gives me the rent money. So I'll put 400 for her, and then I estimate about 700 per paycheck when it comes to my husband and I. So we have 3,200 for our total income of the month, and that's a really good month. Before, what we would make is 2,200 together, and that was when we were living at the garage. So ever since my husband got his new job and I've been really working hard on my sticker shop as well as YouTube, things have been looking up for us. So if you're like in the same situation as I was, I mean, we're not in like a very good situation, but we are definitely better than where we were at. I mean, it's all you can do is be better than who you were yesterday. You just gotta work really hard, take those off days if you need to, but definitely work hard on what you can and what you can control. Debt will get 189 as our minimum payments because I don't have to pay for my student loans until June 28th is what my provider, or my student loan provider is showing on when I check my account. I constantly check it every month even though I don't owe any minimums, just in case there's a change in it. So it's gonna be 189 for minimum payments. So phone has 160, that's been the same. Insurance has been finally the same, 111. And then gas is 100. Wi-Fi is 120. And then subscriptions, hope you can see that. Subscriptions has been the same as well, as $28. Rent is $907. And lastly, electric has been at $160. All right, and that will be it for our fixed expenses right here. And our total for that is $1,778 for the fixed expenses. And then we're moving on to variable. Alright, variable expenses, our categories for that is food, which is at about $100 a week, so that is $400. And then allowance is at $360. Sinking funds is about at $330. It increased a little bit because of Mia's birthday. And then miscellaneous is at 40. Challenges we don't budget for, but it always ends up having something there. And then we're actually gonna put money aside for Valentine's. For us, that'll be $100. When I did this last year, it worked out pretty well for me. I had enough money for food, and my husband and I just don't gift each other something. We just, you know, have food together, share a meal with just the two of us with a place that we haven't been to. And usually we go to Red Lobster because we don't really go there on a regular basis just because we don't have one in town. But we were gonna go out of town to have and enjoy a meal together. And so we're gonna do the bottom. Let's see, I like to put a skinny wash here just to kind of break the page like usual, just to add a little bit of like dimension there. That makes sense. And then the last thing we need to put here is the summary. Well, not the last thing actually. I have a couple of things I need to put. This page looks always so busy but so put together. At the end, I think it's worth it. Alright, so for fixed, we're gonna put, oh wait, I didn't total this one out. So the variable is 1,230 for that. So fixed and variable. Fixed will get 1,778. No, that's a 5, not an 8. That's a 5. Alright, and then 1,230 for our variable. And then I like to put 3 dots here to mark my income, the savings for the month, as well as the debt payment for the month, because even though we pay for minimums, we put extra every month. And also my sticker club rewards helps out now with my debt snowball. And so we're gonna put the pink for income, and then debt will get red, and then savings will get green. Those are a little bit, not a lot of space, but that's okay. So income, and I like to put a highlighter here, but I'll do that later. Debt and savings. Alright, so the next page will be our expenses and our savings challenges. So since I get paid 4 times, I grab the expenses for 4 paychecks, the sinking funds for 4 paychecks, as well as the savings challenge for 4 paychecks. So how I use that, if you're new here, is like this. I just separate our income into 4 paychecks usually, even if we get 5 paychecks. So this was December and this was January right here, and that's how I keep in track of them. I've been really liking that process. It's working really well for me, and so I'm gonna stick to it. So I'm gonna use the red washi, the skinny washi, to decorate a little bit here for the titles, just so it pops out. And I like to have my expenses on the left side since it's one with a longer list compared to my savings challenge and my sinking funds. I will line up everything at the end. For right now, I just want to go through all of this and then show you guys the finished look after. And then I just compare what I have here and then put it here. So I have a rent. Before, it used to be way longer when we had so much debt. I began doing budgeting again after I had my baby. We had multiple credit cards. We also had my ring, my engagement ring, and my wedding ring, and also a car credit card, which was like $1,000. But we paid all of that off and we're slowly getting there. It's nice to look at where we were at before and be able to see how much we've been through and how much we've gone in a good way. So I have my husband's phone, I have Camden's, and then student loan. I still put it here because if somehow they change their mind and have to make payments, I'll have a space for it. And then Wi-Fi, my phone, insurance, Capital One, and then subscriptions, gas, food, spa. Alright, so that is what the expenses page looks like. We just need to line them up later. And then we're going to move on to our savings challenge, which is still at the top right here. Still going to use this washi. And I still like to leave spaces for my $1 and my $5, even though I don't really budget for them. Just in case, like, if I change my mind. I know I change my mind a lot. And I'm very spontaneous when it comes to things like these. So I know myself, so I just leave a space if I have to. Oh god. They came apart. That's okay. We'll just put them together. Okay. Savings challenge. And this one is separated into 4 paychecks as well. I usually use Oopsie stickers with my budget kit. So if you're ever wondering, speaking about oopsies, I am working on that right now. I just had a couple of days off, like 2 days off, well 2.5, because our friends from Utah came over here to spend some time with us, and so I kind of left that as just to have fun with them and not really worry about work, even though I was gonna use that time to do oopsies, like oopsie bags for my budgeting kits. I just used that for that, and then now I'm working on oopsie bags. Everything is kind of getting pushed, like I just kind of go with the flow, and that's why I really like that I'm able to be flexible with my work, is because things really don't go the way you plan. And we had so much fun, and I'm able to spend that time with family, because I remember when I was working in retail, I wasn't able to, and I had to work on weekends all the time. And even when I requested days off, sometimes they wouldn't give it to me, and that was like pre-pandemic, so I can't even imagine how it is right now. I'm not saying like I'm gonna be forever like this, like I'll forever have the privilege to work from home, but I'm gonna grab this opportunity as much as I can to make good memories with friends and see my baby grow up. It's definitely something that I don't take lightly, and I'm not gonna take advantage of. I know that this is not permanent, so I'm enjoying it, and I'm really working hard to make it permanent as long as I can, because I enjoy what I'm doing so much. I think ever since I had a taste of working from home, or just being at home with my family and still making money, I definitely wanted this to be something that is permanent for me. So that's where my headspace is at. Like I'm sure there's a possibility that I'll have to go back to work, but I'll work as much as I can not to, basically, is what I'm saying. Okay, so I worked on my sinking funds. So here I have just the same categories. I have my savings for Mia. I have medical for co-payments, and for medicine, I use that for medicine as well. I have gifts for family. Got Christmas here. I have family time, and that also includes clothing. Car maintenance, which we're sitting at about $300 now, so we're so close to that $500 mark that I wanted to be at And then photos is at 300. Oh, well, I'm saving up 300 for that. It's at like $90 right now, I think. Yeah. And then Mia's birthday is, I'm saving $50 every month until her birthday, which is in June. So Mia's birthday is the last sinking funds that I have. You will hear babies, toddlers, doors closing in the background because there are multiple people here, and this is the only time I can film this. I'm actually just squeezing it in because we need to head out around 12:30 because we're gonna eat lunch with our friends and then they're gonna go leave. So I'm gonna need to get ready soon. So this video might be a two-parter. Like for me it's gonna be a two-parter, but for you guys it's gonna be just one video. The last, oh actually no, this is not the last thing we're gonna work on, but one of the last few things is our paychecks 1 through 4 and what that looks like. I always like to show you guys the end product so you kind of have a visualization where I'm going, but this is like the end product of that. So we're gonna work on this one. I think I'm gonna use the pink washies for this. Yeah, I have 4 of them, so that's good. So we're gonna use up this one. It's always so satisfying to finish like a sticker. Like I have a pile here of just finished empty stickers, and that's just so satisfying to me. I know, I'm weird like that, but I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. Okay, paycheck 1. I have this set up for paycheck 1, but I only use the top. Like paycheck 1 and these 2 right here. You can use these. I've used these before, but I find that this just works better for me as it is right now, or as like this. Okay, and I do have removable stickers. I offer removable stickers only in my shop, so if you make any mistake you can definitely lift it up and change it if you need to. And then I'm gonna leave 3 spaces this time. So that is good. Or, well, just in case, I'll do 3 spaces. And we'll do red for debt and then green for savings. And then we'll just repeatedly do the same thing. So I'm gonna speed this up since it's just the same thing over and over. So we are done with this page for now. I'll put in all the other information and the highlighting later. But we're going to move on to the last page, which is the spending tracker. So I just started this last month where I have a spending tracker on the very back for tracking my spending on our cushion card, which is kind of like a safety card for us that we fill up every end of the month. That's where all our savings go to. Well, most of our savings, but we try to have a separate savings as well. But that is basically where it is at. And usually we have 2 slots for this is enough. So I'm gonna do that, but I think we're gonna need 3 because I also keep on track of the bills that comes in and out of it, because that's what we use to pay for bills as well. So I just have these spending tracker. For anyone waiting for the savings tracker to get updated, that won't get updated till April is out. because I have gotten some requests to change the savings tracker to how the sinking funds page looks like. So that is coming. It's on the way. I'll have both versions for a while, and if I see one is getting purchased more than the other, then I'll just completely take off the other one, just to kind of save me time and also trying to work smarter, not harder, when it comes to my budget kits, because I am trying to do other things when it comes to my shop, as well as growing on different parts of like my income, my streams of income. I'm also trying to do that. But that is it for the pages. That's what that looks like. Now I'm going to come back and line everything up and highlight everything that needs to be highlighted. So I'll be right back. So I did not highlight anything here because I'm running late, and I was able to push it for just one filming session. So I'm going to go ahead and run through these and show you guys what they look like with line pages. So this is what the debt tracker looks like. Sinking funds, February budget, and then I have expenses, savings challenge, sinking funds, and then paychecks 1 through 4. And this is where all the highlights would look like, but you guys already know what that looks like, and you will see it when I do my cash stuffings. And then the last part is the spending tracker. So that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching and for continuously watching my videos. I'm so close to 4,000 watch hours. I'm at 3,131. So I appreciate everyone who just keeps me on the background and just keeps replaying my videos so I can get monetized in this channel and make this into a stream of income as well. But I will see you guys on my next one, and I will also announce the giveaway winner for the 1K giveaway in that video. But until then, bye!